So thank you. How was that? Did you come up with superpowers? Excellent. So it doesn't have to be your final choice. Just like David, you had a chance to think about what you were. So think about it. What is your superpower? And I'd venture to say you probably have 3 or 4, at least from me getting to know you in this class. You have very deep pockets as it relates to superpowers. So thank you. I heard a lot of things. Remember when we first started working together back in September, I shared with you the Kuznets and Posner leadership model. Remember that? I didn't make you read the book. I gave you an article. That's what I did. And so it was interesting to me that one of the things that Yellow talked about initially today, that much of leadership is about building trust. And that model starts with building credibility as a leader. Because if you cannot connect in that way, if you cannot build trust, you cannot get anything done. Whether you're trying to do it as an individual leader of an organization or you're trying to do it in collaboration or in the legislature, you have to be able to develop that trust. I heard folks talking about, and we've had a chance in this program to share visions. That's what we spent much of the last 2 days on, is people having an opportunity to share their visions. And they're theirs to share, so I'm not going to talk about them in terms of specifics, but I was moved, and as we all were, as we heard what people had in mind in terms of how they can contribute in the world. But how do you get people to come with you? I mean, that is so important as a leader. And I can tell you, as you all shared your visions, I was ready. How many people were ready to go with each other where they wanted to go? Yeah, so, and then challenge the process. You do that all the time. You did this all the time when we were going around, either with my process or with challenging the process as you talked, as you listened and heard people speak. You know, you asked those questions. You really were trying to dive deeply. So encouraging people to challenge the process and being willing as a leader for people to challenge you, because sometimes, you know, we all need to learn. We're all learners all our life long as we think about what we're trying to accomplish. Enable others to act. And again, someone talked about sharing power. How do you share power in ways where people don't feel like it's you, the big company, going that way, but it's us, the people, and our mission, and we're going together. And the last piece was encourage the heart. And I don't know, I think I heard a lot of that today as we were wrapping up the program and talking about what we were taking away from it. It wasn't just about what we learned here. It was about what we felt here, and sometimes it was about the reaction we had here as we were exploring Maine together and getting to know each other. So thank you, and again, thank you who have been supporting folks as they went through this program. I always tell participants, when you go back home, it's really hard to explain exactly what experience you had. So please though, try.